are here in wine country. Get your favorite drink, sip with your pinky up, and sip on some wine. We're going to turn left or right.
How's it going, guys? My first race at a road course in a stock car. The only road course race I've done, made a video on it a while ago, but it was the Rookie Series Mazda at some random track. This is the first time I'm going to be in a stock car in iRacing at a road course. It's going to be a tough challenge. I knew that right from basically my first lap of practice at Sonoma, that this would be really difficult. So here was the qualifying lap. The fastest lap I ran pretty much whenever I practiced was a mid 115. I was not on pace. I was probably a top 10 car throughout the field, but nowhere near where I should be to be competing for a top 3 or a win at the road courses. But that's pretty much expected. It's again, when it's your first road course race in a simulator like iRacing, it's completely different to anything I've ever done on the simulator. Definitely the hardest thing I've done by far is taking a cup car around this place. We made the weather conditions a little bit easier, so it's not completely hot and slick, but it's still difficult to get around this place as we go through the S's and going through this fast left-hander, which is turn 9 and turn 10 here. Go through the right-hander, and the lap itself, you could see it's been really clean. It's been really good so far. I liked where I was. The key braking point into the hairpin, I nailed it pretty well, was able to get back on the throttle, and that lap was by far the best lap I've ever had at iRacing. In terms of my skill level at the road courses, we were on a 114.3. That is over a second faster than anything I've run, and the only car I'm behind is the GOAT of Sonoma on iRacing, which is Bobby Zielinski, who runs in the Pro Series. He's won Sonoma back-to-back in the Pro Series. He's the best there is, there was, and ever will be at Sonoma. So to be second to him is, in my first ever race, is a massive accomplishment. Yes, I was 5/10 off his damn lap time, but it doesn't matter. I was very, very happy. So the race starts here. We got Ben Nelson getting around us pretty quickly, and that's to be expected. If you guys, I know I want to try and win every race, but we're definitely not winning this race. Bobby's going to be the GOAT. He's going to most likely win the race, but let's see how I can do for most of the race. Let's see if I can not wreck like Sean does coming out of that, I think it's turn 4, turn 5? I don't even know what the corner is, but coming off the hill, going back downhill. Gets wrecked there, and then we continue on, still lap 1, just being very careful, letting Scott go by again, not expecting to run with these guys. They were a second faster than me in practice. I just pulled out the qualifying lap of my entire life to be able to qualify in front of them. So race pace, probably not going to have the same race pace. It's going to be difficult to run 40 laps, probably not going to be any cautions because there's most likely not going to be a full road course caution here on iRacing. So we're going to have to run 40 laps green, and it's going to be difficult. It's actually going to be tiring too. I will say even by lap 7 here, I was just sitting in my chair, which is not the most comfortable chair, and my left butt cheek was hurting really bad at this moment. I was sweating. It was hard. I mean, it was definitely difficult. I have like a just complete newfound level of respect for road course racing. I knew it was hard, but I mean, this is just stupid how hard it is on the simulator. So you can see we're fighting for 4th place with Aaron. I'm really happy to be running 4th. The GOAT is running 1st. Benjamin's running 2nd. Scott is running 3rd. You can see the massive gap between everyone. Bobby's way past by the start-finish line right now as we're just entering turn 10 here with me and Aaron. And then here's Justin and David in the 25 and the 31. They're battling. And as you go back on through the field, everyone's just really spread out. So we're just going to continue to do the best we can. This is lap 14, 1 lap away from the stage end. I'm praying for that stage caution because I'm tired as heck and we are about to wreck the car. What a beautiful save. I don't end up going into the tire barriers, end up losing 1 spot, which is fine. I lost a little bit of concentration there. We're just getting a little bit tired. Just hit the wrong little spot there in the S's, and oh my god, that was... that could have been really bad. I'm very glad I saved that car. Caution comes out for the stage end. We finished the end of the stage in 5th place. Again, at this moment, I'm just very happy to be running in the top 5. I'm also very tired. You can see how far the field was spread apart that by the time we got down pit road, the entire field couldn't come together. So you see Bobby, you see Ben, you see Scott. There's, I don't know who the 57 is, but then you see Aaron, and then you see me. I'm just getting to the back of them. Like, that's how spread out it was throughout the entire field. So here we go. Gonna restart the race. Probably gonna be the last restart of the race because there's not gonna be many full road course cautions. So let's see if we get a good restart here. We are able to. That's a pretty good jump. We're on the inside of Aaron. Maybe try to get that 4th place back. And it looks like we're side by side with him, entering turn 1 and 2. Benjamin sliding out a little bit, and he's gonna door us there. There's nothing he could do. He was trying to turn as much as he could. I knew it. I saw it when he was going a little bit too wide entering turn 2. So I saw it. Wasn't mad at all. Although it is, hey Ben, you doored me twice now. One at Richmond, one here. But no hard feelings, man. I love you. You know I do. And we're trying to get David. He's going to pass us as well, which is not surprising. Again, I'm really just struggling on these restarts, trying to be careful with the car. I don't know how aggressive I can be because I don't know how far to push it yet. So we're trying to get back around David here on lap 22. Once it spreads out, once I'm able to get back into a little bit of a rhythm and just get comfortable, and I can maybe try and make a move. So here we go through this right-hander. We have a pretty decent run on David. We're going to try our first ever pass here at Sonoma. Let's see if I can do it. Brake. No, we're overshooting it. No, I'm sorry. Oh my God, here comes Justin. That's who was in pit road. Justin Lisenby. He's able to get there. Chase Elliott Jr., but he's able to get past this as well. And that's the true rookie experience there, showing my first time here. I didn't know how deep I could drive it in. And when I look back in the replay, it doesn't look like I drive it in too deep, but I don't stay on the brakes, and that's something I think I have to work on. I had to stay on the brakes there, end up sliding into David. I think he knows that was a mistake. Luckily, I was able to try to turn it as hard as I could and stay off of him or hit him square so it doesn't wreck him. So I was able to hit him square, which was fine. And now we have Justin and David going at it. A little bit of contact. We're going to take advantage of that. Go around the outside of David and get back into the top 5, which I will greatly appreciate. But that's not going to last long. On the same exact lap, David shows me how it's done. He's going to go down into the hairpin corner. I'm going to give him room, but he doesn't slide up. That's something I'm going to have to learn, is how to pass there in that hairpin. So I also don't put up a fight because I knew I doored him. So no reason to put up a fight. Let him go. He's faster than us anyways. And here comes Aaron in 7th place. We're running 6th. We're coming off turn 10 and just a little bit into the gravel, the sand area. And Aaron's going to get below us. And again, not really going to try and put up a fight. The race today is not about finishing like the best we can. It's just about learning experience. And the fact that I'm running 6th or 7th and qualified 2nd is just a victory in itself. So lap 34, only 6 laps to go left in the race. You can see we are pretty far away from the top 4, 5, 6 cars there. And unfortunately, I'm just trying to get back in a rhythm. But 3 laps later, you can see I've run them down. And I really just kind of, I put a goal to myself. I want to run these guys down. I want to see if I can catch them. So I really focused hard. I really locked in. Was really trying not to make any mistakes, and I was able to run these guys down. Now let's see if we can maybe make a pass. That's the one thing I have to learn how to do, is make a pass. So coming to the white flag lap here, this is going to be our 2nd and final time entering the hairpin. Justin is going after David for 4th place. Justin's in 5th. Aaron is in 6th. I'm in 7th, trying to go after Aaron for 6th. It's a great 4-way battle for 4th place right now. White flag. Bobby Zielinski is way out in the lead. He's going to easily win the race. He's the GOAT. Expected that, but the real race is here. Going for 4th place. David is holding on as we enter through this right-hander here. I'm trying to get a good run on Aaron. This is the passing zone coming up, so I'm gonna peek down there, but I don't get a good enough run. There's no way I'm making that pass. So just get on the brakes hard. Try to get something through the S's. 4th place is probably not gonna be reasonable here, because Justin's gonna have to go after David. Maybe they'll wreck. You never know what can happen in that hairpin. So David's trying to protect 4th. Justin's going after him. I'm right on the bumper of Aaron now. I'm going to try and set him up for a move, entering the hairpin. Bobby's already crossed the finish line. He's already won the race, but we're trying to get through there. I get a terrible run through turn 10. That's exactly what I didn't need, and I'm probably not going to be able to get to Aaron now. So Justin's going to go after David here on the last lap in the last corner. Aaron is sliding it through, and Justin's not able to get to David. Aaron is just sliding all over the place. I get a decent run coming out of the hairpin. Aaron's all over the place. We're going to be able to get him for 6th place, and we are going to finish in 6th in our first ever road course race. I was ecstatic. I was so happy. As you can tell, I celebrate by just jumping over the hill and doing a couple of flips. so happy to finish in 6th place in my first road course race. I've probably said that 7 times, but just want to reiterate like how hard this stuff is. Like, this stuff is hard, man. I have massive amounts of respect for people that are really good on road courses, because it's not for me. I'll be straight up, it's not for me. But I was really happy to easily, that I know I'm good for running hot laps, but that was by far the best qualifying lap I've ever turned in my entire life, hitting every corner perfectly. That was a good race. I wasn't able to pass anyone, unfortunately. I never actually made a pass. The one time I tried making a pass, I doored David, but it is what it is. I wanted to see if I could get better here at Sonoma. So if you guys like the video, make sure you hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, as I'm getting killed into the tire barriers by my teammate. And oh come on. Okay, that's too much now. I'm dead in tire barriers. But if you guys like the video, make sure to like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Comment down below. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you haven't tried out Sonoma and stock cars, I assume try it out. It's stupidly crazy. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.
Even if I tried, even if I wanted to, and I can't change. Even if I tried, my love, she keeps me warm.